If you can live your imagination, your life will be a dream come true. And that's what I wish, really, for everyone. And that's really what entrepreneurship is about. Taking something that you really care about, that you're passionate about, that you think can change the world, and make it into something really valuable to humankind.
Entrepreneurs are more like cowboys and cowgirls. She's persistent, tenacious, her energy is boundless. She's all those characteristics that are so important to have if you're going to build your own company.
She believes in the passion and the goodness of people. And when you do that and you understand how to apply the financial regiments to it, then you have something special.
She really does have this uncanny ability to energize folks and move to the next level. She doesn't just give time and money, she gives her soul.
As we look ahead, our region and our country will depend on having more great entrepreneurs like Maxine Clark.
I started Build-A-Bear at 48 years old, and I had worked in retailing for 30 plus years. I still didn't know everything that I needed to know. And I think most entrepreneurs, if they're honest with themselves, they know they don't know it, but they're afraid to show that to anyone because they think that's a weakness. I don't think so. I think that's really what made Build-A-Bear so successful from the beginning. There were so many people to contribute, my friends, my neighbors. In fact, the idea for Build-A-Bear came from an experience that I had with my two next door neighbor children, Katie and Jack, when we were looking for Beanie Babies. Just as a child would, just said, we could do this. And like the light bulb went on, and we really did do it.
Following 3 decades at the May department stores, Maxine founded Build-A-Bear Workshop. Based in St. Louis, the company has grown into a global leader, connecting generations through its innovative retail entertainment experience.
It never existed before Maxine. You know, to call somebody a chief executive bear or a barrister, you know, those are titles that a lot of people on Wall Street just didn't get. When we took the company public, there were difficult times. And then we just kind of hit on all cylinders.
Our first guest conspired with a 10-year-old to come up with an unbearably cute idea that turned into a $203 million a year.
She built a whole store on the Oprah show, and the comps went up dramatically, I think 45%.
This is too cute!
The fact that this is an international brand right now, I think sometimes in St. Louis we don't understand. That's a remarkable kind of happening, and it takes a person who really has the business skill set, as well as the vision, to make that happen.
Everyone thinks of Maxine, appropriately so, as an incredible entrepreneur. I have a very different view. My view of Maxine is she's an incredible manager. I've been involved in starting a number of significant ed reform organizations in Missouri. But I hit a ceiling in terms of where I could get them. And so I reached out to the best manager I knew who had a passion for education. And it is Maxine who took Teach for America to a new level.
She wasn't from here. I think she refers to herself as an immigrant, having come to St. Louis. But she and Bob, her husband, have given so much back to this community. She was never going to let this company be moved out of St. Louis.
Maxine and Bob have committed themselves to strengthening the city she now calls home, fostering innovation and entrepreneurship through the Huggable Heroes program and organizations like Arch Grants, KIP, and Washington University.
Maxine Clark and Build-A-Bear Workshop have brought delight to people, young and old. Her enthusiasm is infectious. She gives everyone greater confidence that they can succeed. And through her own example, we all realize it can be done in St. Louis.
I think she's taken this ability to, as I put it, run through walls from the corporate world to the educational world. And I will tell you, it is changing lives.
It would be easy for the next generation to forget what it was like for people like Maxine Clark to be successful, to go up the chain in these larger companies, to take the risk to go out with an idea, to get investors to come around. That was incredibly difficult for women.
I am encouraged to be an entrepreneur and think
there's possibility of success because of Maxine. And that really gives me permission to really think big and think different and shows that it's possible. I'm Katie Burkhart. Maxine, thank you for being a mentor, a friend, and for encouraging us all to dream big.